cracking bite in the rod holder. Then I was just putting a few burley pellets over, a little bit of burley, and the rod's gone whack, whack, whack. I missed it. Just see if it'll come back. Hopefully it's come back for the squid. Hopefully it only got the bit of pippy. That was a good bite. And there's the other rod getting hit. Oh, of course, as soon as I pick up the second rod, the first rod buckles over and doesn't get hooked. Can't win. This is the problem with whiting. It's very hard to fish more than one rod on the King George. It's a tough one because you want multiple rods out till the bite gets going, and then you need it. There we go. Just teabagging that bait, and that fish came and took it. That was probably 4 bites it had at that. The other rod's going. Not a big whiting, but it's a legal whiting. It's coming home. Put him in the esky. Give this other rod a bit of a jiggle. That's what I did to that one then. Had to give it a bit of a jiggle and it came back. Quickly get a bait back on this. So a bit of pippy. I wrap me pippy on the hook 3 or 4 times, and then a piece of squid on the end that locks the bait on. So he wants that pippy, he wants the smell and the taste of the pippy, but he has to chew his way through the squid. Throw that back out there. They're not thick, but they're here. It is also very hard for those that whiting fish solo. When you've got 1 or even 2 mates or 3 mates with you, it's really easy to get a school of whiting fired up, because the more you're hooking them, the more they're regurgitating and the more they're firing the school up. It gets the school into a feeding frenzy around you. And sometimes with whiting, I'd rather have 2 or 3 mates with me, because you can really smack them. You can get really good numbers really fast. When you're on your own like then, by the time you pull the fish out of the water, rebait the hook, get back at you haven't got that school fired up. You're not firing them up because there's not a lot of activity. It really is the old story, activity breeds activity when it comes to King George whiting. Oh, that was a hit. I was just about to put that rod down and check the other rod, and I went whack in my hand. So there, he's come for the pippy. Let's see if he can come back now for the squid. Just giving little tea bags. By tea bagging, I mean I'm just picking a sinker up, just picking it just up off the bottom and letting it go dunk back down. It's a little puff of sand, a little bit of noise, a little bit of movement. Oh, geez, Pete, too slow. As I did that, he hit the squid. It is a fairly long piece of squid, so sometimes you've got to give him a little bit of time to slurp it down. I bet if I put this rod down and check the other one, it'll get a bite. So it happened. Oh, the other rod just got hit. Typical. I was holding that rod, thinking I checked the bait on the other rod, and look over, and the other rod's going whack, whack, whack. I missed it. Oh, that's it. Good fish. Teabagging it. Saw the first little bite. Some teabagging, and another quality whiting. Probably 36, 37. It's another one for the box. Getting a nice little feed here. So some of these whiting will go on the table. I don't mind eating a bit of King George. I'm not a big fish eater, but a King George I'll eat. And then some for the bait. It is really good snapper and gummy bait too. You haven't got to move it far, only moving it 1 or 2 inches at a time. Oh, something that a little touch. Got it. So there you saw, that's live. Just moving that bait around slightly, just 1 or 2 inches at a time. And the result is a King George whiting. Well and truly legal, not a big fish, but well and truly legal, so he'll come home. Come back and get it. There you go, got him. Just a slow movement of that bait again, and he climbed all over it. That's another cracking whiting. This is really starting to happen now for the whiting. It's good. Oh, I wonder if this is a trevally. This hits so much different. It's not fighting like a trevally, so I'm not sure what I've actually got. Oh, oh, how's that? I wonder if fighting a bit different. It's a little gummy. Oh, I just went to wind that rod in to check the bait because I figured I'd been baited. As soon as I started winding it, bang, ah, little, what have I got? Oh, it's a whiting. Have a look at the size of this. Look at that for a little shoestring. How skinny. That is just a tiny little whiting. No wonder I was hardly feeling the bite then. Off you go, fella, go and grow a bit bigger, catch you in 6 months. Another whiting. Doesn't feel like a very big one again. Oh, doing a little bit now. Oh, he wants to go around the outboard. We'll keep that one. That's a nice one. And the other rod, the piece of squid on its own, is also getting a hit. Put him in a box because this one here is getting a hit as well. There's another boat just driving past checking out what I'm doing. Got him. So just slowly working that squid strip. Doesn't feel like a very big whiting. Oh no, it's all right. That's a keeper. I might let him go. You know what, I was going to let him go, but he swallowed the... Oh no, he's come on. He's over 30, he's about 32, we'll keep him. So, 2 whitings straight away together like that, eh? That bit of squid will be alright again. Oh, I've just done a move. The bite had gone quiet there, so I just come back. I'm in the mouth of Bolton's now. It's funny, I'm in it. What am I in? Only in 8 metres of water, and that tide is absolutely humming. I've got 6 ounces on my whiting rod just to get to the bottom in 8 metres, but I'm getting hits. Getting absolutely smacked, whether they're pinkies or it's whiting, I'm not sure yet. Just trying to hook one at the moment. They're just, the squid strips are getting absolutely smashed as soon as it hit the bottom. So let's see. I was actually just debating, I just put my rods down and thought, oh, this might be a bit fast, I might be able to fish this. And I looked over and the rod's getting whack, 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 whack. Well, this tide's absolutely roaring, but I am struggling to hold the bottom of 6 ounces. And I'm just pouring everything in to leave and this rod's just buckled over. So, what I got, it's a whiting. It makes it a tough one. That's not a bad whiting either. As much as I'm thinking of leaving, I'm also thinking maybe I'll just stay here and wait until the tide slows a bit and just persevere with this 6 ounces. It's not a bad whiting, it'll do. So, I just actually pulled the burley pot in to leave, but I'm just going to put another couple of baits back down and just see what happens here for the next few minutes. If I do get a couple other fish, I will persevere and stay here till the tide slows. There's only about an hour and a bit left in the tide. But if it's unfishable like this, well, that makes it hard too, you know. Jesus Christ. I was literally winding in the other rod. I was thinking I'm going, this is just too fast. And my other rod's just buckled over in front of me. Like it's absolutely bouncing in the rod holder. Pull and drag. This is a good fish. This will be the whiting of the day. Oops. I've got a tangle now. Great. Now I've got a tangle and I've got a bloody big whiting sitting out here in the current. Oh, that's a good fish. I'm going to net this. Sorry, excuse the mess, the noise. I've got no organisation here at the moment. So I picked up my second line as well, my other whiting rod. Actually, you know what? I thought that was going to be a better whiting than it is. That's probably 38, 39 centimetres, but it's got other lines. It's a mess. Oh my God. I'll clean this mess up. I'll be back within a minute.